Robin.
I want to know about the guy that took out Osama. Does he ever talk? Do they ever release his name? Does he ever have to pay taxes again? Like, what happens to a guy like that?
Nothing different.
You really think so?
No, please. Of course.
Nothing different for the guy that took out Osama.
His life will be amazing.
They're not going to, like, publicize it, but I just wonder if there's some little things they take care of. Little things.
No. They
you don't think so?
No. Guarantee they don't. The guys that
What about the
Saddam?
$25 million? Wasn't there a bounty on
That's his job.
That's his job.
So he doesn't get the cash, obviously?
No. It'll probably go to it would go to an informant or somebody that
someone's
really
going to get that money, you think?
Some information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone will, or maybe they'll divvy it up between a few people, but
all of a sudden there's a really, really rich Muslim? Oh, boy.
Well, he'll be here.
In trouble.
He'll be here in no time.
He'll be living in Columbus. I think they all go to Columbus,
They
Ohio.
go to Columbus, huh?
So, you think that guy's life doesn't change at all? Because he can't really capitalize?
It changes in the military. I think he's probably treated like a, holy fuck. You fucking killed that guy. They
don't even give you a card just in case you got a speeding ticket that might be happening, where you can pull out the card and go, look, I was the fucking guy that took out Osama.
I just saw the first kind of animation graphic I saw of the compound.
Yeah.
And they showed 2 helicopters landing and a fuckload of
marbles?
Yeah, they look like little marbles, but they were seals getting out. One went left, one group went left, one went right.
Wait, was this different than the marble thing we just saw?
No, it was the marble thing.
Oh.
And then it showed, I guess, Bin Laden and his security team come out of the front door, where they were completely just fucking flanked and had their back to a wall. And that's when everybody just started opening fire. And then they grabbed Bin Laden's body, threw him in one of the copters, and took off. One of the helicopters had a hard landing and kind of crashed.
Yeah, but that wasn't the actual video.
No.
Oh, okay.
But
people.
But it gave me.
It looked like a 6th grade project. What they just showed.
But it was the first thing that gave me a line on like
how it went down,
logistically how they did it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it might even be hard to figure out who shot him if everyone's shooting at the same time.
Yeah, but if you're the guy,
you just know, and
you got your fucking sight, because that looked pretty close quarters. It didn't look like a long sniper shot. That looked like it would have been, through maybe an ACOG or something, or a EOTech or some shit, and just to see his head explode in that must have been amazing.
He had to be killed because, again, if he's alive, he can talk.
Yeah.
There's a place where he is dead.
He's a
at
complete
the ocean,
martyr.
Gone. The thing is, though, I wonder why helicopters coming in lets everybody know they're coming.
Hold on, Bin Laden was shot in the left eye, so more and more stuff is coming in. Let's go to this one.
How unpleasant.
Greatly appreciate it.
Joining us now from Capitol Hill, we have Republican Senator from Alabama, Senator Richard Shelby, who, of course, we had booked for a lot of different reasons this morning.
Senator Shelby, obviously, our thoughts and prayers
see what the Republicans are thinking today.
With the good people of Alabama. My son was in Tuscaloosa when
who cares?
It's about you, Joe.
I hate MSNBC. I fucking hate it.
And so our thoughts and prayers are with you all.
They're not.
Thoughts and prayers with the Bin Laden family. Thoughts and prayers, everybody.
News broke across the wires last night.
Well, this is a great success for the CIA and also for the Navy SEALs. This is a big victory.
Those SEALs are just coming across as badass lately.
To chair the Intelligence Committee for nearly 5 years. We put in a lot of reforms. Now you're seeing the results of these. This is a signal victory. This is not the end of the war by a long time, but they're to be congratulated. This is someone that Osama Bin Laden, we had been hunting for years. We found him. They executed the plan well, and they're to be congratulated big time.
You know what? I bet you that fucking Pakistan did help give us intel, but we are saying that they did not. They didn't know.
So they don't get repercussions
from their own people. Yeah.
Maybe.
The entire Arab world just about said, "This is terrible what was done to America," and they were feeling very. You remember a lot of them so supportive.
No,
of
they
us.
weren't.
who Bin Laden was at that time. Things got a little murkier since, but I got a feeling with the reaction today, they still know who Bin Laden is. He was a little monster of history, and no one is going to mourn him, and they're not going to do anti-American demonstrations. So,
oh,
do you
really?
see it a little bit like that?
Well, a little bit.
Way to lead the witness, asshole.
Fuck, man.
Get the pontificate, just ask the question.
Osama bin
And right then, I'm reading Hamas condemns killing of holy warrior Bin Laden. Like, they're not going to be stepping on American flags and burning them?
Hamas is shit.
Shut up, you MSNBC shitheads.
A big step in the right direction, but the war is not over, and we have to really be alert in America right
This guy
now.
knows nothing. He's just some fucking hick that was booked on a fucking show, and they're just asking him.
Yeah, we're going to talk about something else.
Yeah, we can't talk about the floods or whatever's going on in the hurricanes, so tornadoes. I got it on the third time.
Damn. Yeah, what happened to the tornadoes? 340 dead, and that took another back page, huh?
Well, this is the type of news that throws everything to the back page.
Yeah, really does.
And this is going to be for a while, too, right?
What moments
go away
like this? Jack Welch, she's the author of Winning, and Straight from the Gut. He says moments like this do wonders for the American spirit. Does it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if it lasts, but
No, it doesn't last. It's a
it
weird.
does wonders
it's a weird
for a little
thing.
while.
Like I don't know. I'm glad. I'm glad he's dead, but I also find myself mad.
Know what?
I'm angry. I really, and it's not just the Obama thing. It really isn't. But there's something, and I can't quite put my finger on it, that makes me like I'm mad at this.
What? That Obama's dead? Osama's dead?
Yeah. Like I don't know, because it just brings back all the shit from 9/11. You realize everything that happened. This changes nothing with that, except for the fact that, he's dead. But I don't know. I maybe after I get more details, I kind of want to know everything. I want to know if he fucking was cowering. Was he just blown? His eyeball blown out?
You probably wish it happened a lot sooner.
Yes, and a lot sooner.
Because
for 10 years to go by.
10 years,
and this guy had
it's a
10
good
years
today.
of.
But if it was 2-3 years in, you'd probably feel a lot different, right?
And I'm sure, like, he wasn't living the life of Riley, as they say. With Travis as your dad. But
seems like he was
cute little Riley.
He was living pretty well.
But he must have been looking over his shoulder a lot. But he got 10 years of freedom and doing what he wants. And that kind of annoys me. God damn, this cough is fucked.
Oh, my love. You want a batch of some clear stuff?
I start to please a little any lubricant would help.
I'll help you.
My God,
one of those dry coughs.
It's one of those dry ones where when I start saying something, at one second, one word will come out and I feel like someone took a pin and is jamming it in my throat.
Oh, that's when you say Obama.
And you got it. Yep. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, just stop saying Obama. And you won't have that scratchy throat. You'll be fine.
Yeah, maybe you just have overwhelming emotion and you don't know how to handle it. Or maybe you just have anger issues. But it is a good day
or something.
It's
a good day. He didn't even use his 8K.
I think it's very obvious. You're mad because this is going to be on Obama's resume.
Holy shit.
No matter what.
Netflix pre-market up $5.93.
Is that good for you?
Yep.
All right, that makes me feel better.
And what also does?
I only needed up another fucking $20, I think. Fucking stuff.
You know what also does wonders for the American spirit?
What?
Cheap gas.
Oh, right. The gas.
Did we get cheap gas out of this?
The second the fucking gas went up to like $5, we got him. We got him.
Okay, we can't take it anymore.
Forget about the gas. We got the guy.
Who's the asshole raising gas today?
Celebration in the streets.
Who's the asshole raising it to 6 today?
Celebration in the streets.
Just heard that today was the day Hitler was said to be dead. Well, that was yesterday, right? Hitler
today? Yeah. How old was he? Jesus.
It was May 1st.
Oh,
May 1st in history, though, for Hitler.
Steve from Bayshore would know exactly.
He was dead before May 1st, but that was when it was announced to the world.
Yeah, I think maybe the world.
Steve knows the weather that day. It was cloudy with a chance of rain.
Steve from Bayshore is saying April 30th. And I would absolutely believe Steve from Bayshore when it comes to anything Nazi or Hitler.
It says on Twitter the name of the soldier who killed bin Laden was Larry Sherman.
The Larry Sherman.
Just a terrible
I
name.
love that. Jimmy just comes up with names.
It's just an awful name.
Larry Sherman.
Guys,
Who would want to praise Larry Sherman
Not
forever?
me.
you're not going to believe what Ed has. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Ed.
Go ahead, Ed.
Hey.
Ed, breaking news from Ed. What do you got, buddy?
Fox News, Geraldo said Obama's dead.
What?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah, he said Obama's dead.
Wow.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Why would he say that?
When did he do that, sir?
This morning.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That's pretty stupid of him,
Why
huh?
wouldn't that news be everywhere? You would think that clip would be would have been played by now.
And you'd think, like, with a show like that we do, right, that if it did happen, we probably would have played a clip of it or something. What the fuck? We're dropping the ball here.
He might have said it last night, but they
Really?
played it again this morning.
Really?
Why wouldn't we have a clip? Someone fucked up, huh?
Yeah. You got any more breaking news? Like there's nuclear reactors melting down in Japan?
Yeah. How about that one?
And you know what? I do have breaking news. I want to thank you, sir. We didn't hear that.
Thanks,
yet.
Eddie.
Wow, Ed.
Yeah, good.
Unbelievable. Thank God we have Ed on our
Call
side.
back tomorrow to tell us if Bin Laden's dead.
If you're going to tweet the following, please save yourself the embarrassment.
Yeah.
Please. Please, please, please.
My cockpick?
This is probably the 100th time I've received this today.
Oh.
And this guy thinks he is spreading this to people that have not heard this yet.
Ah.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Trump demands to see Osama's death certificates. Do not
I haven't
tweet
read that
today.
yet on Twitter.
Hilarious.
Do
I haven't
not
read it.
tweet that today.
Right. Fucking people.
I almost believed you when you said you didn't hear
No, I saw it like
that might have been the
within
first
seconds.
tweet that pretty much went viral when this thing hit.
Yeah.
Do not do that to yourself.
Oh,
today.
wait, what? No matter what Obama says, Bin Laden's not dead until Donald Trump sees his death certificate.
Who wrote that?
Who do you think?
Oh, Michael Moore.
Michael fucking Moore.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes #deathers. I coined the phrase a deather last night on Live from the Compound within minutes
You went
of the
with
announcement
deathers?
of his death. I said that I am officially a deather.
That's smart.
And I coined that, so hoo-hoo.
Yeah, it's the top tweet in the trending topic. So why would you think people haven't seen that yet?
Yeah.
February.
What? Turk February?
Turk February took him
Someone
out.
said they sure it wasn't Turk February that killed Osama.
Yeah, on a secret mission.
Yeah.
On orders of the president.
Yeah. Turk February was shipped in by himself, and he lived in the culture for 8 months, learned the language, bought a hat.
Did he speak Farsi?
Yes, he did. And Nirzi.
Chip. Oh, Chip. That's a good one. Nirzi Farsi.
And I go to Craig in here.
And close up Z.
Craig, what's going on, brother?
Craig.
Hey, Ann, what's going on? It sounds like you got a couple of Danny's pubic hairs in your throat. I hear you can root his little cock without even getting a watery eye, you half a faggot. Fucking change your attitude.
Ooh.
What's the problem?
Language, sir.
Sir? They, you know what it is?
He hung up.
Let me just tell you something.
Why don't you discuss it?
I would have loved to have a conversation with that guy. And I wouldn't have jumped on him or anything. I would have let him talk.
What the topic says here, it says Ann has no idea that he's coming off as a butt-hurt asshole, such a baby.
Look,
so discuss it with Ann. Don't just say that and hang
discuss
up.
it. So you yell like that, I'll call you a liberal cunt rag who should fuck his whore mother in her fucking loose, falling out asshole. There you go. Hang up.
I can apply to any one of us, really.
I know, really.
Whose
Tell
mother's
you the
asshole
truth.
isn't fucking dangling out at this point?
Pink socked all of them.
It looks like my mother has a trunk.
Picks up peanuts with it and eats.
Looks like there's a little elephant in her colon. It's a little parlor trick she does, where she'll pick up hay and shove it into her vagina.
A parlor trick. I love that you call it a parlor trick.
Her asshole acts like an elephant trunk, and she scoops up hay. It does elephant things, yeah. It does elephant things.
Parlor trick.
Let's go to Andrew.
She'll lay on her stomach, and her asshole skin will actually throw a frisbee. It's really creepy.
Jesus.
Sorry, Mom.
Fort Riley, what's up?
Hey, just calling to say what's up, guys.
Welcome aboard.
Hello.
I had a question for Ant.
Yes.
Do you believe
blacks?
That, do you believe that President Obama should not get credit for this whatsoever?
No, I didn't say that. I said he's the president, and he's in the driver's seat when this happened. He did sign off on it, and I'm sure he got intelligence briefings up to the point. I doubt he was in on the planning of it, but he did. What I'm saying is he took advantage of the intelligence that was in place already and was put in place by the previous administration, which I don't think is getting the credit it's due. And I think Obama will use this politically, and that's kind of what annoys me. But as far as having some credit, he's the president. Of course he gets credit.
Well, it's going to be up to the Republicans to prove all that shit wrong.
Got Democrats looking one way, Republicans looking the other, Obama in the middle going, what do you want from me?
Isn't that the truth, though? That's the Republicans' job now.
What?
To prove all that wrong, what you just said.
No.
When Obama tries to take credit for this.
I think
the re-election campaign.
I think you're going to look really petty trying to politicize this too much. But, Obama's already, I signed off, I did this, I did that. It came across a little needy.
Do you want another one?
Yeah, I don't care.
Jason in Virginia. Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
You don't want to look petty, by the way. You want to look Earnhardy.
I'd rather look petty than Earnhardy.
Sorry.
Ow. My neck hurts. Oh, that's right. It came disconnected from my skull.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, what did you say?
I just tuned into the show, and it seems like Ann was as mad over this. I mean, we get it. You're the angry guy of the show now. I mean, I don't think anybody is mad over this situation. I'm kind of disappointed they buried him at the sea already, but I think Obama does deserve some credit. I mean, he did call Bush and Clinton and everything. I just tuned in and heard Ant was mad over this.
I'm not mad over this. I love the fact that Bin Laden's dead. I love it. I'm just saying, and I'm not angry like fucking throwing things angry. I'm just saying I hope some people can see through the bullshit and see the honesty in this, that Obama, his entire campaign was based on the opposite of everything that accomplished this. That's what I'm fucking saying.
Yeah, that's what my family and I was talking about last night. Is that he changed nothing, he couldn't change anything, and it's the administration that's in place that did this.
Man,
shut up, faggot.
I know, homo.
All right, boys.
All right,
let me go to Matt in Vermont. Matt,
how you guys doing? Love the show.
As you should.
Love you guys. Anthony, I think you're particularly a genius, but you couldn't be more off man about this, because how do you know, after all the bungling of the Bush administration, sorry to sound like McNeil Lair or whatever,
that's right,
but how do you know that the intelligence gathered wasn't in the last 2 years? I mean, you would have been up Bush's ass.
It might. I'm not saying it wasn't. It very well might have been. What I'm saying is,
you're a lovable racist, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's what I've been called. I'm having bumper stickers made up. What I'm saying is the machine that has been in place was put in place after 9/11 by the Bush administration. I'm not saying by George Bush himself. I'm saying there were a lot of people getting the FBI and the CIA to exchange information was key. Putting operatives on the field, out there where the shit is happening, was key. Getting informants, interrogating these motherfuckers. And this is everything that Obama ran on, that he said he was going to stop. That's my point. Exactly. That's my only point.
All right, one more thing. Then I'll hang up.
All right.
Come on, it's because he's black, though. And I know you hate hearing that, but you guys don't want to give a black president credit.
No, and it's not you guys. I am taking.
All right, maybe not you.
I think it's and
if it was a pre, let me look at it. If it was a pre-UN weapons of mass destruction, Colin Powell, let's say, and he was running and won the presidency, I agreed with a lot of his policies. And as a former military man, I wouldn't be saying, oh, there's a black guy in the White House. I don't like the fact that Obama is a liberal, privileged, barely served political office president of the United States.
And it's like Ant says, at least Colin Powell was married to a white girl.
Exactly. Always say, thoughts and prayers with you too. Hey.
DL from Butler. I love how Ant says, go fuck your mother, then does a Mother's Day read. Fucking priceless.
You know something? Yeah. See, here's the marbles again. Look, the marbles came out when the helicopters, and then all these guys came, and they flanked them and completely fucked those the orange marbles.
Which marble is Osama?
We're the blue marbles. Bin Laden's the yellow marble, and the other orange marbles are his bodyguards and whatnot.
All I see is a game of Zuma being played.
Yeah,
Zuma.
yeah, it's
Nice.
Zuma, a little Zuma.
Good reference.
I guess they knew where
And the
he
orange
was.
marble in front of the yellow marble, was that the woman? The human
Probably
shield?
the human shield. Yeah.
They probably knew where he was, and it's saying on MSNBC or whatever, U.S. mission was to kill, not capture. I'm sure it was to kill him.
Well, we can't really say that.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really say
You
that.
gotta know.
We don't kill
No,
people
I
like
think
that.
we actually had condoned the assassination of this guy. There wasn't one of these, look, we got to arrest him and try him. I think it was one of the few instances where, as a country,
it's
our
okay
government
to say
said,
that we're gonna take him out.
We are trying to kill this guy.
I didn't see the body, did you?
I didn't see it. Buried at sea? Well, you're going to believe that. You know what else was buried at sea? In the Gulf of Tonkin. Let me tell you a little story. All right, frogman, shut up. G.I. Joe with the kung fu grip.
Exactly. Does he show his face on TV today?
Of course.
Jesse
If
Ventura.
anyone will
He'll be
talk
around.
to him. While you were doing that, I was wearing a feathered stole.
Thanks for your service. All right.
Good news. Sam is back from Ground Zero after hanging out with Matt Lauer.
How is that good news? That wouldn't even be good news on September 11th, 2001.
We got some audio from people hanging out at Ground Zero today.
Oh, good.
And I think, Anthony,
Yeah.
you're going to be happy.
Oh.
We got some audio from Ground Zero.
All
Should we do
righty.
it now or after the break?
It's up to you.
How long is the audio?
Where are we at with breaks as far as live reads go? Should we take one here? We got Mother's Day shit we got to push, right?
Mother's Day shit, Opie. It's great Mother's Day gift ideas
But I
that we
wasn't
are
talking about raping someone's mom.
giving our listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how I think of it.
Let's
Until I
break.
get home, and then I start mouthing off and complaining about them.
Let's break. Audio
All
from
right.
Ground Zero next. Stay there.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho. I say boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-ho. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, way-ho. Hey-ho. Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-ho. Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho. Hey-ho. Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-ho. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, way-ho. Hey-ho. Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-ho. Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho. Hey-ho. Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-ho. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, way-ho. Hey-ho. Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-ho.
Gregorio! Antonio!
Amy.